It's great to be here this morning. I really enjoy being with interfaith friends that I've known over the years, and I look up on the screen and I see friends' names and faces, and I say a special hello to you for showing up. Anyway, I just feel lots of love and joy and divine presence. Lyriel gave a wonderful prayer earlier today when several of us who were going to be part of the service got together. And then the reading prayer that she did with all of us, focusing on the radiant sun, is so appropriate. And I so appreciate her. She's done things for me outside of this venue, has assisted me in various ways, and I really appreciate her. Appreciate all of you for being part of my life, part of my growth, part of my experience. So thank you. Thank you. Whenever souls, the energy fields of souls, meet and gather again and again, when they come together, they join in a shared energy field that is more than the sum of the parts. And when you do it again and again, as you do in this center, when you walk into the space, the energies naturally join and combine and allow you to have wonderful spiritual experiences of unity and oneness that you might not otherwise have, because you feel the strength of that field and it lifts everyone. And dynamic spiritual beings, whether you think of them as angels or devas or God, can send the vibrations and wrap their fields into the space and cause wonderful transformation and uplift and enlightenment. I just want you to tune into that for a moment, all of us as one. The love, your love, the unique vibration of your soul, your light. Here, gifting that to everyone. That you're a gem, a diamond, an emerald, a ruby with its own precious worth. And that when you walk into this space, your vibrations go out and they do make a difference. And we share. And I, as a speaker here today, I get to stand up and share my vibration. And then we hear the vibrations of others when they speak on another Sunday morning. And we begin to appreciate the wealth and wonder of the diversity within the oneness. So let's just tune into that, feel that, bring your vibration in, offer it as a gift. Offer it as a gift. Who you are, what you seek, where you are right now. And go to the highest and deepest and sweetest spot within you and offer that, hold that, cherish that. Let that nourish you throughout this talk. Let it lift you and bless you. Bring sweetness into you, love, deep love. Thank you. "20 or 30 years ago, I got into a spiritual practice of going out into my garden, my yard, which was truly beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And gazing up at the sun because it gave me inspiration. It somehow lifted me. It's like a representation of that source, that light that extends and warms and nourishes all of us continuously all the time. And I would pray. And I developed this little prayer that was highest light, illuminate me. Illuminate me. I want to see, I want to know. I want to see more deeply. I want to comprehend. I want to comprehend you. I want to connect with you. I want you to connect with me. Connect with me. I'm touching you now. I'm touching you. I'm reaching up with my intentions, my vibrations, and I'm touching you. Show me, guide me, teach me. Help me be loving. Remove distortion. Make me clear. No impedance to your presence, to you moving through me, shining in me, lifting others. Make me that. Show me. Show me how I can change. Make me according to the design that you have in mind. Rearrange my life, my thinking. Tune me to you. Tune me. And maybe I would be out there for an hour or 2 hours or 2.5, touching the divine source, which many mystics and seers see with their spiritual eye as a radiant ocean, a great sphere of light and consciousness and love. And at some point, I'd say, fill me with your presence. Fill me, pour yourself into me. May you fill the temple. May you fill this temple with yourself, your effulgence, your light, your wisdom, your grace, your blessings. And almost always there would be at some point a downrush of divine energy. It was like the little thin thread of my soul would suddenly expand into a big pipe, and this energy would just rush in. And there would be, to the best of how I can explain it, there would be a sun, a radiant sun, like all around, and it would just be pouring out light. That was my spiritual experience day after day after day after day after day. And I would go out in winter. I would go out when it was kind of rainy. I would go out in the dark at night. And in these Michigan weather where sometimes you could have no sun for 2 or 3 weeks sometimes, I would go out and I would look up to where I knew the sun probably was, and I would start my prayers, my invocations, my meditations. And it would just be total cloud. And about the time that the light would hit me, and I would feel that rush of energy, I would look up. And the sun would be shining through an opening, and a beam of light would be coming down right on me. Over and over and over, I experienced that. It was like a sign, a message, a way of touching me, letting me know that there was truly a response to my call. Of course, the energy rushing in was certainly a response. And then I heard the Gayatri mantra because I started going to chanting events, and I heard, oh my goodness, I better look at the time and see where I am. Well, I want to keep track. And I heard the Gayatri mantra, and it sounded nice, and I chanted it with other people for a few years. Didn't know what it meant. Om Bur Bhuva Suvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dayo Yona Prachodayat. And then one day I looked it up to see what it was because I wanted to turn it into the English and be able to chant it in English. Om Bur Bhuva Suvaha, pervading all realms, from earth to heaven, from the physical to the sublime and supernal, pervading. Transcendent and immanent both, here close at hand, and in every small thing, and out and expansive and holding everything within it. The people in India have chanted that for perhaps 3, maybe even 4,000 years, millions of them chanting every day, acknowledging that aspect of life, reality. I acknowledge you. I see you. I realize you. Tat Savitur Varenyam. O radiant sun, I adore you. I adore you. At some point, the spiritual path reaches the point where adoration, devotion, love arises in the heart of the creation for the Creator. I adore you. Bhargo Devasya, great Creator, acknowledging Source. Dhimahi, I meditate on you. I place my mind, my consciousness on you. Focus into you so deeply that your being pervades me and fills me, and my knowing of you is so deep that you change and transform me. You refresh my being, you make me new. You clear what has built up that's not useful. You bring in that which is enhancing. Dayo Yona Prachodayat. May you illumine my mind. May you shine in my life. May you guide me. May you shape my path. May you awaken me to more and more. And it was almost the same thing that I had been chanting all those years myself. Highest light, Illuminate me. Great Creator, great light. I connect with you. Change me, touch me, lift me, bless me, help me be useful. Reorganize me, make me useful. May I be of service. Great light, show me, not according to my ideas. Remove my smallness. Remove my rigidity, my narrow focus. The thoughts I have, the ways I do things, the rigidity that keeps spirit from flowing. The ways that I try to compartmentalize you. May you remove that from me. May you set me free. You can touch the divine by simply realizing that you're in this vast energy field of divinity. And there's this expansive oneness, unity, and many of us touch divinity that way. That's how we connect. There's also this divinity that is like a ray of divine fire that penetrates straight through our being, which some people call it the soul. And that can be touched too. Either one will change you. If you want enlightenment of some form, I think there's many forms of enlightenment, different degrees of enlightenment. I see no end in sight as to how much enlightenment can be had. But one thing that if you want experiential, if you want to experience it, this may not come right away, but if you spend some time focusing on the ray of divine fire, some people call it Atmic fire, cosmic fire, universal energy, God self, God light, that vitalizes all of your subtle light body and your physical body, that brings form and shape and vitality. If you begin to turn your consciousness into that and move your consciousness, you can start lightly. You don't do this with, I'm going to push my consciousness in. No. Feel that spot within yourself, the part that is warmer than the rest, there's something vital there. And as you come closer to that, it's like what you might call the I am presence. It's like, yes, I am. There's no doubt about it. This ray of light is so intense. The consciousness of it is so clear, so bright, so definite, so absolute, that's the reason the yogis, all yogic practices are to lead us to the point of quieting our minds so that the divine mind can begin to communicate to ours, and so that we can begin to become acquainted with our light body and this ray of energy that's evolving over the course of billions of years of our solar system. You are a line of that divine sun, a ray of it that is shining forth for growth and experience and transformation over a period of time, a vast fair period of time, and each incarnation is a precious moment for you to awaken to that. And the more we awaken to it, and if we're able to tap into it, touch into it, it can truly liberate us to a high degree, and it can enrich and it can enlighten us. It can literally, if you're able to move your consciousness right into it and let it fill your consciousness, you will see everything differently. You will see that this is just a moment, and that the human body and the human conceptualizations and the human activities is part of a big process for building these rays of light, the comprehension and expressivity within them. We get so tied up in all the things we're doing in our beliefs, our political beliefs, our social constructs, our relationships, our obligations. And our consciousness is screwed into that so tightly. We are not free. Freedom is what the divine gives us, and it's planted right within us, to be discovered, touched, and liberated, and for us to be liberated from our beliefs, from our narrow thinking, our narrow constructs, the narrow ways that we structure our lives. And something else becomes possible at that point. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I just want all of you to be able to experience in this life that which you truly are, that which you will be 10 lifetimes from now,